Hello. So hi friends, today we will discuss some Terraform interview question. Okay. So first we can say what happen if if your state file is accidentally deleted. Terraform loses track of existing resource. Okay, so on next apply, it may try to recreate everything, leading to conflict with already existing infrastructure. So if you recently deleted your state file, so Terraform will lost its memory. So it will not remember that what he created or like what the developer has created. So it will again try to recreate it. So there is two to three solutions for it. Like we have to import the code in our resource file or like we have to take the backup of our state file. Second one, what happen if multiple team members runs Terraform apply at the same time? So it will cause a conflict. Like if a state file locking is not enabled, the state file can get corrupted, causing inconsistent infrastructure. Usually, one apply succeed while others fails. Okay, so only one will get fail. So to avoid this, what we have to do, we will use encryption, like using DynamoDB for that. So it's a best practice. Okay. Third one, what happen if a resource fails halfway through Terraform apply? Okay, so Terraform keeps successful created resources. There are 10 resources, so sevens are created. Those seven will run normally, and the three will try to recreate it in the next apply, or we can say next init or initialization. Okay. Fourth one, what happens when the AWS API rates limits are hit during a large Terraform apply? Okay, so Terraform retries a few times, but if the limit persists, the apply fails. Previously created resource remain, causing a partial deployment. So if the limit will reach, so what you had done, we have like 10 resources, so sevens are created, and the API limit will like now close or it will reach to the maximum, so it will stop there, and the whatever remaining resources are created, it will like create in the next apply when we got the API limits again. Okay. Fifth one, what happened if Terraform plan shows no change when infrastructure was modified outside Terraform? Terraform won't detect the drift unless you run Terraform or refresh or Terraform plan refresh only. Future applies might behave unpredictable. So, for this understanding of this question, you know the concept of Terraform drift. So, what Terraform drift is, if you manage do some changes and that changes is not into the Terraform configuration file or state file is not aware of it. So, there is a conflict, or we can say a drift is happen. So, Terraform will not know about the resources or the infrastructure which we have created through like console or any other any other format. So for knowing Terraform, you have to add that code into your configuration file, or you have to solve the drift manually. Okay. Sixth, what happen if you delete a resource from your Terraform configuration? On the next apply, Terraform destroyed that resource unless you remove it from the state using Terraform state RF or prevent deletion with life cycle. Okay, so again, state file is the memory of your Terraform. The whatever state file, whatever there in the state file, so Terraform perform accordingly. So to avoid this, you have to remove that code, or like add some commands or like something in your configuration according to it. Seventh, what happens if a provider API changes between Terraform version? Terraform may break due to compatibility issue requiring configuration update or resource recreation to match the new API. Okay, so we have to match it according to the version. What happens if you have circular dependencies in Terraform modules? Terraform fails with the dependency cycle error. You must restructure your module to break the cycle. Generally, we not it's not a good practice. Okay, we generally use depends on or something like that. Ninth, what happens if you exceed AWS service quota during deployment? Terraform failed to recreate resources and you must request quota increase before retrying to apply, or the like the if or like the quota will full in between some resource creation, the partial resource will get created. 10th, what happens if you lose access to remote backend storing your state? All Terraform operations fail until access is restored, preventing them collaboration and infrastructure. As you know, TF state file or backend is the heart of the Terraform, so we can't do anything without that. So that's it for this. Actually, I'm trying to take a new series of DevOps interview questions. So I will try to update daily one video regarding any DevOps topics, which were like they are the real-time scenario-based question. These questions are from TCS recently. Uh, so I hope you will go through this question. I will put this question in description. Okay, thank you so much.